This fragrance is inspired by E.T. Well, not exactly E.T., but the E.T. ride at Universal Studios Orlando. This is Cosmic Woods by Xyrena, and I have been sampling a bunch of Xyrena fragrances. This might just be my favorite so far. If you don't know about Xyrena, it's a fragrance house that's really heavily themed on nostalgia. They do a lot of horror-inspired fragrances, but they also do other pop culture references. So they all come in these VHS cases to kind of add to that nostalgia. And where it would typically talk about the movie on the back of the case, it talks about the fragrance. So I love this so much. Okay, my biggest worry with this is that it would smell like a natural forest. I want foresty smells that almost give that weird ride smell. You know, when you go on rides that have smells, they're not always the most natural. They just smell like, oh, it's a forest. Let's put pine, this. And it's not exactly how a forest would smell if you were walking through it, but it's like that ride version. This totally gives that, and I love it so much. But that's not to say it's not wearable at all. It's very cozy. It just doesn't smell like an authentic forest, which is what I wanted. And to make sure I'm explaining this right, it has all of those authentic forest elements, but you typically wouldn't see a forest with rose, with raspberries all together, like you would on the ET ride. It's almost like when you go into a Christmas store and there's a bunch of different types of Christmas wintry candles that would all smell natural on their own, but together it kind of gives that like Christmas vibe. That's what this smells like, but don't worry, it doesn't really smell candly to me. I really get the pine, which is sometimes a note that I struggle with, but it's balanced out so nicely with that sweeter raspberry, and then you get the rose as well. I was worried about this being too dense, but there's actually such a nice brightness paired with those coniferous notes. So if you want that whimsical forest, almost Christmassy vibe that's not too pine because it has that added sweetness and freshness, definitely get your nose on Cosmic Woods. It's very good.